Hey, y'all, you got Doug Gore, Dougie Doo here with Cajun Soft Wash. I know we've been over 1,000 times about, hold your ground on your pricing and all that kind of fun stuff. But sometimes what do you do when somebody says you're overpriced? You're talking about a commercial client and, he's talking about your price is too high. Obviously we all know we're not going to win them all. But you've got to build that value. Okay, so I just want to explain something that happened to me, and I want to share it with y'all. So I had a good size commercial client. Actually, I shouldn't say good size. They're a massive size, but they've got locations kind of all over the place. And this is just one location that we're dealing with, and it's a 2-story metal building and another little metal building and windows and stuff and a little bit of concrete. They're not really big buildings, but anyhow, the end result was our price on it was just under $5,000, and the comment was that seems awful high. And so I got into explaining what it was that we were going to do for him and reminding him of some of the things that we talked about and the things that they wanted. And I ended it with something along the lines of, the best part about all of this is that you're not wrapped up in a contract with us. Give us a shot. We'll come out, we'll clean your place, and you'll be ecstatic with us or you'll never use us again. And I understand that if you're not extremely thrilled with what we do for you, that you'll never use us again. Not only that, but you'll also tell other people they're overpriced, right? So I'm going to make sure that we do an awesome job for you, and we're going to do an awesome job for you every single time. That's something along the lines of what I told the guy, right? So anyhow, we went out, we cleaned the place, and now after the big bosses and all that have been by, and actually let me back up, we actually screwed up on his windows a little bit. Just the way it happened, his windows weren't as clean as they should have been, and the second story windows, I was getting used to the water fed pole thing, so we really didn't do a great job. And he called me back and he let me know, yeah, everything looks great, man, we're really, really happy, but the upper windows, not so much. So okay, no problem, I will send somebody out and we will get you taken care of. Okay, I apologize for it, blah blah blah, but we are going to come out, we're going to get that taken care of. So I sent somebody out there and told him, man, make sure them windows sparkle. And I said, don't just do the tops, which is what he's complaining about. Do the tops, do the bottoms, any piece of glass you see, clean it, make sure it's nice. So went out, took care of that. Now the guy has sent me a contract where we're going to go back, we're going to clean his buildings yearly, and we're going to do his windows every 3 months. Okay, so my point is that he started off saying, dude, you're high, your price is out of this world a little bit, and so I explained to him and I made sure that he understood we are going to do an awesome job, period, end of story. Because if we don't do an awesome job, we are never ever going to get another job from you again, and that's not what we want. We're here for the long term. After explaining that, we went out, we did our job. He had no water intrusion inside of his building like he's had in the past. Everything was really clean except for the windows, and even though we screwed up, we sent somebody back out there, we dealt with it, we took care of it. It was awesome, and he was very pleased with everything we did and how we went about it. And now we've got an annual contract with him. Well, actually, annual contract on the buildings, and quarterly, or not, actually every 3 months on the windows. So just wanted to say, hey, just because they're saying you're high, explain to them what you're going to do. Explain to them, hey, I am going to make sure you're extremely thrilled, and you'd be surprised what comes about that. Hey, I appreciate y'all for listening to me. Dougie Doo out.